For our presentation, we chose to analyze books as a symbol. Books are generally used to symbolize the power of imagination and the freedom to think and discuss ideas, both positive and negative. The presentation of books stands for the desire to pass on knowledge and ideas to future generations. This can be seen in many different films, especially in Pleasantville.
In Pleasantville, the books in the beginning are blank and the whole town is clueless to the realities of society. They are all ignorant and lack the powerful weapon of knowledge. But after Mary Sue, also known as Jen, tells what she remembers from the book The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, the books in Pleasantville begin to fill in. Soon, Bud and Mary Sue help the people of Pleasantville fill in more and more books until the library is the most popular place in town.
The main reason that the people of Pleasantville are so happy is because they have no knowledge of anything else. In the beginning of the movie, Mary Sue mentions to Bud that all the books in the library are blank. In geography class, the teacher explains that the roads don't go anywhere. There is nothing outside of Pleasantville. To keep a perfect society, the residents cannot have any knowledge of the outside world. Knowledge affects us in more ways than we know. It's a way of communicating ideas, and the people of Pleasantville have no ideas. They have no original thoughts. They are all the same. Knowledge also differentiates us more than race or sex. There are worlds of difference between a well-educated person and an ignorant one. Most of the characters in Pleasantville gain color after gaining some sort of knowledge.
The symbol of the book can be found in films like Matilda, Gilmore Girls, and The Giver. In Matilda, the main character is always reading books, and then she is given cytokinetic powers because of her supreme intellect. In the film, books give Matilda power beyond her wildest beliefs and help to demonstrate how smart she is. This shows the immense power that books hold, that they can give power to anyone, the power of knowledge.
In Gilmore Girls, one of the main characters, Rory, is constantly reading books and has an endless library of books to choose from. This represents an endless access to knowledge, all at Rory's fingertips if she only chooses to use it. The directors use Rory's love for books to characterize her as a smart girl, as she is often seen holding a book or reading one, and this sends a subconscious message to the viewer that she is full of knowledge. She later gets into Yale, a very prestigious school, and is known for being intelligent, which fits her characterization from the beginning of the film. Rory was also valedictorian and very hardworking, which shows how the books instilled knowledge in her from an early age, and that carried her through her life.
Finally, books are used in a film called The Giver. The movie focuses on the giver, who is the keeper of knowledge in a dystopian society. He is the only person in town who has access to history books, and therefore has infinite knowledge about the past. But by withholding the books from the rest of the society, it prevents them from having knowledge about historical events. In this film, the books symbolize wisdom, which is denied to the community, keeping them naive about the truth.
The symbol of books in these films is used to symbolize knowledge, which in turn gives the personality trait of intelligence to the characters. Not only in these films, though, books have also been used as a symbol of knowledge for many decades. Directors have been using books to characterize an intelligent person as such since the beginning of time. For instance, a director might want to have a character reading or holding a book to make them seem smart. Also, the kind of books on the shelf in the background of a scene can reflect a certain theme. Directors can use these tricks to their advantage by picking the books based on the traits they want to portray in their characters.
Books are not only used in films, but also in literature. This can be seen by The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. This book is about a little girl named Liesel who is growing up in Germany during World War II. Books are being banned, but she has a fascination with them. Max, the Jew they protect in their basement, teaches her how to read and the excitement of learning. As Liesel learns to read, she begins to grow power, and books ultimately protect her at the end of the story from the bomb. The books are used to show that knowledge is power, and it can even protect you.
So, we hope you learned from our presentation that books are universally known as a symbol of knowledge, and maybe you'll even be able to identify them in other works of literature and film.